Hello, Jen.
All right. Hello. Okay. Just a couple of items for you at the top. Today we learned that last week's initial unemployment claims fell to another pre-pandemic low, down below 300,000 for the first time in almost 20 months. The 4-week average similarly fell to a new low, down nearly 60% from when President Biden took office. This is a testament to the progress we've made on the economy, thanks to President Biden's success in getting Americans vaccinated and getting economic relief to the middle class. The week before the president took office, just to give you a few points of reference, jobless claims were at nearly 900,000. Now they're down to 293,000. We've created nearly 5 million jobs in 8 months. That's 600,000 new jobs every month on average, 10 times the rate we inherited. Growth is up, wages are up, and our unemployment rate is down below 5%, 18 months faster than forecasters predicted earlier this year. We know there is more work to do, as we've been talking about in here over the last several days and weeks. America is facing the same challenges on supply chains that most other developed countries are facing as well. But thanks to the work of this administration, we're leading the world in our recovery, and we're in a year of unprecedented growth. Also, just one announcement about today. That I think you saw already, but just in case. Today, during President Biden's meeting with President Kenyatta of Kenya, he announced a historic one-time donation of over 17 million doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccine to the African Union, on top of the 50 million doses we have already donated to the African Union. This donation complements the African Union's own groundbreaking regional procurement of J&J, Johnson & Johnson, via the African Vaccine Acquisition Trust. All 17 million doses of J&J are available for delivery immediately and will be delivered to the African Union in the coming weeks. Two other just scheduling notes, and one scheduling note, one preview for tomorrow. President Biden, I think you may have seen this, but just in case, is honored to be speaking this Saturday at the 40th Annual National Police Officers Memorial Service, which recognizes the 491 members of law enforcement who lost their lives in the line of duty in 2019 and 2020. It's particularly poignant that this memorial is being held at the U.S. Capitol, where 9 months ago we saw the incredible bravery of the members of the U.S. Capitol Police, the Metropolitan Police Department, and other law enforcement agencies who helped protect the Constitution and what the president called the citadel of our democracy in one of the darkest days in our modern history. We also recognize the important role law enforcement has played on the front lines of the pandemic and the fight against the spike in gun crime over the last year and a half. The president has delivered additional money, as you know, through the rescue plan to support law enforcement agencies that have been hit hard during this period, and has long been an advocate of additional resources to bolster effective, accountable community policing. Also wanted to just note, as you know, tomorrow the president is headed to Connecticut. He will visit a child care center in Hartford, where he will deliver remarks highlighting the need for investments in child care and preschool that provide a lifetime of benefits for children, help parents work, and support equitable economic growth. The United States currently ranks 35th out of 37 countries tracked by the OECD in public investment in children from birth to 5 as a percentage of GDP. And only about half of 3 and 4-year-olds in the United States are enrolled in early childhood education, compared to more than 90% of children in advanced countries like Germany, France, the United Kingdom, and even Latvia. Shouldn't say even Latvia. Latvia as well. The average annual cost of a child care center for a toddler in Hartford is $16,000, and a typical 4-person household in the state would need to spend more than 26% of their income for child care for 2 young children each year. The president's Build Back Better agenda would ensure parents earning up to 150% of the state's median income pay no more than 7% of their income on child care, and the lowest income families will receive child care for free. After visiting the Child Center, he will join former Senator Chris Dodd, a longtime friend, members of the Connecticut congressional delegation, Governor Ned Lamont, the president of UConn, and students, faculty, and staff to mark the dedication of the Dodd Center for Human Rights at the University of Connecticut. Sorry, a few things at the top. Go ahead, Josh.
No worries. Thanks, Jen.